This town here used to be a booming town, so big that if you lived in Vail and needed to see the doctor, you would probably go to this town. The town was abandoned in the 80s by order of the EPA and is now illegal to visit, and the cops have been asked to crack down on trespassers. The town had an infirmary, a bowling alley, theater, and many buildings for housing and mining operation. The town sits on a beautiful 600-foot cliff above the Eagle River and the abandoned mining camp of Belden, servicing the Eagle Mine. You can still see cars and garages, rooms full of x-rays, theaters turned into skate parks, rooms full of core samples, abandoned labs, and buildings heavily tagged with every toilet and piece of glass broken. So what is the history of this town? Why was it abandoned so abruptly? And why is it still illegal to visit? The town and mines around the area were primarily started by John Clinton in the 1880s. The Denver-Rio Grande Railroad reached the mining camp of Belden in 1882. The town and surrounding mines were bought by the New Jersey Zinc Company in 1912. The mines, now run as one mine, mostly produced zinc and silver, with elevator shafts and tramways to and from the Gilman site to down below, a tunnel entrance into the mine from the Eagle River, and an underground mill. The Eagle Mine was one of the largest producers of zinc in the United States, with 70 miles of underground tunnel. In 1984, the mine was closed by the EPA for polluting large amounts of arsenic, cadmium, copper, lead, and zinc into the Eagle River, which eventually goes into the Colorado River. The town, owned by the mine, was shut down and evacuated, leaving everything in a hurry. Today, the mine is an EPA Superfund site, and the EPA has made improvements in the cleanup to the mine and the river. The EPA has identified Viacom CBS as the successor in interest, as the New Jersey Zinc Co. was owned by Gulf Western, a Viacom CBS company. The town is now owned by a real estate company and had plans to develop the area into a resort, but backed out of their plans in 2009. The town is now off limits with no trespassing signs posted everywhere, probably for liability issues as most of the buildings are decaying. But you can still see this beautiful abandoned town from pull-offs around Highway 24, in between Minturn and Leadville. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you want more info and tips on traveling Colorado, be sure to subscribe, follow me on social media, and check out my website, ryksvideo.com. If you want some sweet Colorado merchandise, there will be a link in the description below, as well as a link to the gear and equipment I use. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.